What's going on, guys? Your boy Steve French here. I got my Skull ice cubes. We're going to be making a specialty cocktail before we get into today's cook, which is going to be stuffed peppers. It's one of me and Ramona's favorite dishes. We haven't yet tried it on the smoker, but we're going to do the smoke, and we're going to try some new things today. So here we go. This is supposed to taste like a pumpkin pie. So this is like cinnamon whiskey. It's not Fireball, but it's like apparently way better. Fireball is like a 35%. This is like a 46. It's called Cinerator. So I'm going to try to do like a 1 whiskey to 2 pineapple juice ratio. I really have my doubts that this is going to taste like pumpkin pie, because it just seems kind of, I feel like it's just going to taste like pineapple juice. We'll see. Give it a little stir. And I'm trying to get, it kind of does. And what I'm still trying to get Ramona to get on the camera with me while we're cooking. She's not there yet, but we're going to try to do we're going to try our first voiceover while she preps the peppers for the smoker. So here we go. Cheers. Pretty good. If I'd have to rate it if it actually tastes like pumpkin pie, I'd probably say about a 4.2. But for the drink itself, I'd say it's about a 7.4. That's all I got for now. We're going to send it over to Ramona.
Hey guys, Ramona here. Wanted to give you my recipe for stuffed peppers, and I'm putting the mild Italian sausage into the bowl right now. I did purchase it in the casings. I don't normally get it that way, but that's all we had at the store this time. And next I'm putting in some local ground beef that I picked up at the farmer's market. They do come to the hospital where I work once a week, so I'm able to get some local produce and some local beef. And this time I was able to get some peppers there as well. For this recipe, we're just making it for the 2 of us, and so I'm putting it into 2, and then we'll freeze half of the peppers. So what you're gonna see here is I'm taking 2 peppers, slicing them in half, and then we will stuff them later with the mixture that we're gonna be making. And of course I have my little sidekick, Libby, helping me out. Okay, so next up, put up those sleeves again. That shirt was really giving me a hard time. Okay, salt and pepper to your heart's content. Then we have some thyme, oregano, garlic, and onion powder. And we'll have the recipe posted for you, so if you have any questions though, you can reach out to me. All right. Next, we're going to put some rice into that bowl, and I used about 1.5 cups of the instant rice or minute rice. You could use white or brown, it really doesn't matter. Next step is to put 2 eggs in, and then we mix those up really well, and we throw that into the meat mixture. All right, next step, we're gonna put 2 cans of tomato soup into the bowl, and we're not gonna make it as the recipe calls for on the back of the can. We're just gonna use only 1 can of water to 2 cans of tomato soup, and it has to be Campbell's, especially if you're from Pittsburgh. So we're gonna put that water in with the tomato soup and whisk that up really well. And then we're gonna pour about 1/4 of that mixture into our meat mixture just to help it bind and give it some flavor. And of course I did salt and pepper that tomato soup as well. Again, however much you like. So I thought I'd give you a fit check real quick here. I am wearing a top that is from Walmart. My jeans are Aeropostale. And of course, I'm wearing a pair of Hey Dude boots. They're called Mel Suede in the color sand. If you need a picture of that, I can send you one of those as well. All right, time to get that meat mixture going. Mix it up really, really well. It will be kind of wet and sticky. I had to keep washing my hands. Oops, forgot some cheese. Gotta have cheese. And Libby even got a taste. All right, mixing that up really good, getting that cheese incorporated in there. And we will throw some cheese on the top later after it comes out of the smoker, and then put it back in maybe for about 10 minutes to melt that cheese. All right, got my disposable tray, putting a little bit of the tomato soup mixture into the bottom of that. And it's time to stuff those peppers. So since peppers vary in size, I really can't give you an exact amount of meat mixture that you're gonna put in there, but you do wanna fill them and pack it down. Some people use whole peppers for this. I like to use half peppers because honestly, after the meat mixture's in, it's plenty of food to eat. So those 2 peppers that I'm making for tonight will last Lance and I probably for, or excuse me, Mr. French and I, for 2 meals. Because we each only usually eat 1/2 of a pepper. All right, so again, filling up the rest of those peppers. And then later on, you'll see me packing up the ones that we're gonna go ahead and freeze. And I'm not gonna put any sauce with the ones that I freeze. I'll just unthaw them and I'll make a little bit more of the tomato soup sauce mixture up and bake them in the oven, or we can put them in the smoker, depending on how well this turns out. So a little bit of tomato sauce on top, a little bit more salt and pepper. Next up, filling up those other peppers. And I did end up having some leftover meat mixture, and so I made a few meatballs that I'm gonna put in with the peppers that we're gonna have tonight because they are just as good by themselves without any peppers in them. I also make these in the Instant Pot sometimes, and they turn out just as good. So you could give that a try if you have an Instant Pot. I just love stuffed peppers. I don't know what it is about them. I've always had them when I was a kid, and it's one of those really good comfort meals, and it's pretty easy, and they just taste really good. And if you guys don't like all those seasonings, you don't have to add them, because the Italian sausage gives it a lot of flavor on its own, and that's why I do that mixture of beef and Italian sausage. A lot of people don't do that. But anyway, I hope you guys give them a try and let me know. Have a good night.
All right, that was awesome. Thank you so much for that, Ramona. You are the absolute fucking best. Normally when we cook this, it would be at 350 for 1 hour in the oven. We're gonna do 250, and we're probably gonna go 2 hours. We're looking at about 165 for internal temperature. So let's put it in. This is gonna be good, guys. We'll get back at you. All right, guys, so we're temping about 165 right now. Our final thing is we're gonna cheese it up. This is a 6 cheese blend, like an Italian blend. Fuck it. 10 minutes, we're eating. All right, guys, here we go. Everything's done. It is time to eat. I will say I'm so proud of my wife, Ramona. I've already been editing this video, and her spot was, I mean, spot on. I've been trying to get her on some of my videos, and I even joke with her a lot of times that she's my sous chef. But in all reality, when it comes to being in the kitchen and cooking, she is 100% legit. So let's go ahead and give this a try. I didn't get a whole lot of meat there, but we're definitely approaching the 8s. Some of this little sauce. All right, pair it with a little bit of mashed potatoes. Guys, that's an easy 8.7. We got another cook coming tomorrow. So stay tuned. Let me know what you think about Ramona's content. I think everybody's gonna wanna see her more. So, before we put the peppers in, we dusted it with a little bit of Meat Church's Holy Cow. It wouldn't be a smoke if we didn't use a little bit of rub. So that's all I got. I'm Steve French, and I'm out.